guys? It's Mary.
And Anna.
Be sure you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, you guys. And it is the war between Kandi and Marlo. You know, I thought it was only men who get this like short man syndrome, but obviously it's the women who get it too. And we see it with Kandi quite often. The reason why I'm crying is because I can't choke you. I'm like, girl.
She always gotta choke somebody.
I mean, obviously she can't reach.
Kandi.
No, I'm kidding, Kandi, I'm kidding. But no, I mean, I honestly feel like Marlo, they basically played back the whole entire relationship, which obviously it was a cute relationship. Kandi seemed like she really did like Marlo. They showed the whole thing about you talking about your nephew dying and all this stuff. Obviously, Kandi did not think that it was a minuscule thing. Like, she actually really cared about it and everything. But like I said, the last episode, you're not going to sit down here and make it seem like I hire gangbangers and killers who are out here shooting up the community.
I know.
And you're not going to come and attach it to my restaurant and then you're going to think that I owe you some flowers when you're talking about an incident that happened 3 years ago. Yeah. But you haven't said nothing all this time. But now that you have a peach and you need a storyline, you want to come and drag my name through the mud. It's giving jealous. It's giving I've been bitter. Yeah. And because they're like, how come everybody, you know, whenever they talking about me, they don't never sugarcoat anything. Are you mad because Kandi has a clean record and you're a convicted felon? That ain't my fault problem, boo.
And it's not her fault that other people treat her differently. It's not my fault that they think of you differently. You have your relationship with those people. Like, come on. And yes, I don't buy the whole, in Chicago, we don't use the word shooting. But maybe Drew just doesn't use that word, period.
Maybe because it happens so often.
Maybe she does not use the word shooting in her vocabulary, and that's okay. There are certain vocabularies that I don't use. I just don't use it in my vocabulary. Just because. Okay? She doesn't have to make an excuse for it. She just doesn't use that vocabulary. So what? She doesn't want to say shooting. So what? Does that mean that you have to yell and talk about your nephew that was killed? The way she said that, I thought that thing had just happened. Come to find out it was 2 years ago. Come to find out the guy was not actively working at Kandi's place that time. Come to find out the person who shot him did not work at the place. You said all of these lies to people. That the person was also working at the place, and that was a lie.
That's why people don't like you, Marlo, because you're a liar.
Exactly.
You're a liar.
So
on top of that, you're a felon. So I mean,
just the lies. I can't even say the lies.
You lying ass. That was so hilarious.
And just fake too.
Yeah, really fake. Because it's not like I have not been there for you or whatever and stuff like that.
I know.
And you want to come and drag
flowers. If you guys had a problem, why didn't you say that this whole time? And actually, when Kandi shows,
it's like they pulled it out of the clear blue sky.
I know. And when Kandi showed the text about the time when she said that, a week later she was texting Kandi about something totally different.
Yeah.
So obviously
now it's an issue 3 years later. And then Marlo's like, well, my issue is it's not even about the flowers. I hate the fact that people like Kandi get away with stuff, and I'm calling you out. So what are you? Are you the police of people like getting away with stuff? Like do something with your life, Marlo, instead of trying to use Kandi as a storyline.
That's what she's trying to do.
Like obviously nobody is checking for your story of you being an aunt. Like, I mean, hey, you want a cookie? But I mean, obviously no one's checking for that. So you decide to use Kandi to come and use her storyline. And it's kind of tired and it's kind of old.
It is.
And it's starting to look bitter, like you. Yeah. So get it together.
It's the same thing that Courtney tried to do when she came, that Kandi was going around saying that they were friends or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't really know her. I was like, who are you? And her voice is so irritating.
It's so annoying. It sounds like a dying cat.
It just gets on my nerves. You know, there are some voices that just get on your nerves.
It's like, but you can't do it because that's your voice.
Will get hurt her, but just ugh. Anytime she speaks, it's like,
oh God, why is she here?
Yes, so everybody, thank you for coming.
That's exactly how she sounds too.
But anyway,
Drew. I wanted to say something about Drew when she talked about the husband who goes and has surgery. Anytime she has to have surgery, the husband also has to go have surgery.
What a coinky dink.
You know, when she gets sick, the husband has to be sick, and she's like, it's as if you're in competition with me.
He is, honey.
Oh, I tell you, those are some things that you will say as a woman. The man gonna remember. He's gonna get you back for. It's one of those things.
Well, it was just like their divorce though when they were in competition to get to the filing place. Because remember, Rita said it was him who filed. That she's like, no, she beat him there by 10 minutes. I was like, what the hell is this? Which I cannot wait to get to the divorce. Because, I mean, they seem like they're happy, right? But for me, it just seems it's a little fake. Like, it doesn't seem genuine. It seems like there's something going on.
Even with her and him now, it just doesn't.
It seems like there's something there, but they're trying not to touch on it too much in front of the show.
She doesn't like him, and he does not like her.
That much is obvious. So. But yeah, Sonia, let's talk about Sonia and the family or whatever. Obviously, nobody wants to actually live with their relative forever. No. Like, people want their own anatomy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think everybody wants to be able to live on their own and be able to do whatever the hell they want to do without somebody watching them.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I feel like that's what they want. So they are probably helping you more than you are helping them.
I really feel so, and I think with you, Sonia, the fact that you, like you were saying, I can get up and go anytime that I want to, and I am good, and I don't have to worry about my child. If I were you, I would turn a blind eye to whatever Russ is saying. Because Russ,
you're the one who's going to suffer. You're the one who got to take care of the kids.
Going to suffer when your family's not there. You're the one who. It doesn't seem as though Russ is plugged in like that. Wasn't Sonia the one who wanted to have another child, and he's not really on board, or was that somebody else?
No, yeah, that's him now.
And he's not on board. Any man who's not trying to have any more children with you,
just like Brooke
is
Bailey.
not plugged in. He don't want you no more.
Because usually when a man wants that, actually wants that, that means that he actually wants you to stay longer. Yes. When he actually tries to get you pregnant. It's like Cody and Christine got her pregnant to keep her for another few years. Who else?
He did for another 5 years.
Man, it's just like that guy from Bell Collective. I'm sure he's trying to get Letitia pregnant because she's on the way out.
We talk about that next. But yeah, this guy.
Men who want you around want you to be pregnant. They want you to be pregnant.
Russ, he ain't thinking about her. Look at how she made all that whole party for him.
50,000.
Did he even thank her?
No, he thanked everybody who came out and was looking good. I was like, girl, bye.
He did not even thank you, and you were gonna spend 40,000. Ended up spending more than double that, and he didn't even thank you, huh?
Girl, what I would do is I would try to make everything very cushy for my family. Even if
he's complaining about your family leaving. The fact that your father is like, he does not want to leave, he wants to stay forever, that's because he don't trust that man with you. He can already see it. He's a man. He can already see it.
That he is out the door. And if you
let him go, guess what? You will have burned the bridge with your family. They'll be gone, and you ain't going to have nobody.
Hello.
And they're not going to come back. I mean,
the sister's already talking about she's definitely leaving. Like, the sister's gone.
You know, hey, you're our, family member. But they ain't going to come back. You will be there suffering on your own. And Ross, I'm telling you, as soon as you get rid of that family, he going to be gone.
Hello.
He already has 1 foot out the door.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and quickly... What are we going to talk about?
When you have young children, be grateful that you have family members around. You have young, and not only when they're just young, when they become teenagers too. At least you have family members there that they can talk to when they can't talk to mom and dad. They can talk to auntie. Your son can go talk to uncle. He has granddaddy there too.
Yeah.
If I were you, I better just let them stay till that child is in college.
Yeah. But I do want to quickly just talk about Sonia and Drew. My thing is, Drew saying that Marlo was aggressive. Marlo is being aggressive. And Sonia, I don't know if you have businesses or not, but I totally understand where Kandi's coming from, because you're not going to sit down here and attached to my business that I have shootings all the time. And they talking about how is Marlo being aggressive. You went out of your way to harass me. And not only that, but you went around to spread lies about me, about an incident that happened years ago. Now you want to come and scream, my nephew is dead. My nephew is dead. My nephew is dead.
Well, her cousin.
3 years ago, really, you weren't having this little freak show that you were just doing. For me, it is aggressive. You're doing all that. Yes, listen, Marlo is a big girl. She is big as hell, okay? It take one time for her to push Kandi the wrong way, and Kandi gonna be flying across the room. And I'm not saying big like that, but she tall as hell, and she got weight on her, okay? And Marlo has slashed somebody. I'd be scared.
She's really not big. She's tall, but because
her bone density is thick. Her bone density is thick.
Compared to Kandi, yes.
Kandi,
okay.
whose hands are about this short, really, like, yeah, no. Like, Marlo ain't finna be bucking up on me. Kandi, you ain't gonna be trying to hold me back, okay? I'm gonna come and kick you in your shin before you come hold me back and let Marlo swing on me. This girl has slashed somebody. She been to jail. So, no, do not come and hold me back.
No.
So I felt like Sonya, they were talking about how, don't call her aggressive. Don't call
Their words
Sonya, go
use.
away.
She
and
then she hurried up to go tell Marlo.
No.
I told her not to call you aggressive.
No, but she also told her
gossiping.
Right, but also she told her that how is Marlo a trick? Well, listen, let me tell you how Marlo's a trick. Just like how you a trick, she also a trick. Because y'all like to trick people, and then y'all what you do is you use people, and then you talk bad about them. Just like how Drew brought your raggedy self up into the group, and then you backstabbed her, and all of a sudden you can't even be friends with her for not even 2 seconds, and you stay coming for her.
I know.
Trick, recognized trick. How about that? So I mean, like, you want to be all up underneath Marlo. I'm sure you understand Marlo's point of view because y'all one and the same. So I felt like her coming for Drew still. I feel like it's old, it's tired. You're in the group already. You've been on the show for a couple of seasons now. Yeah. Get all Drew's back. Like for real, Sonya. Go focus on your husband. That's three steps out the door. Yep. But I think that was everything for this episode.
And Sheree, we know you don't like Kandi. I mean, you guys have history for a while now, so
we have to talk about Sheree's face on another episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but her son, he is a father.
He is a father.
I personally felt like Sheree should have never done anything to her face. Like your ex-husband is ugly as hell. Ugly. Yes. Okay. Like all
on the
those
outside
genes,
and on the inside.
Yes.
But she has these beautiful children who
come from you.
Exactly.
You actually did not. Your son. I'm sorry.
You're a beautiful.
I know
woman,
he in a relationship, but that man is fine as hell. Her daughter is also very beautiful as well. Those genes are from you. You actually did not have to do anything with your face. No. It looks like she has gotten cheek filler. She has done something with her nose.
Something with her chin.
Yes, and her chin.
Her forehead.
Like, it actually looks like a completely different person. Like, I feel like with her, she has, like, very distinguished features that you can just recognize and be like, that's Sheree. Like, even if you put, like, a tight, like, stocking cap on her face, you would still be able to recognize her, right? Yeah. But now it's like,
I don't know why she feels like she has
to
do all that stuff. You really don't need to do all that stuff.
I'm sorry, you have beautiful kids, and that is not from your husband, because he ain't no peach honey. So I feel like she should not have done anything. But that's just my opinion. Yeah. But I mean, she's already done it, so what can you say? I'm still good to say. But yeah, y'all, it's Mary.
And Alma.
We invite y'all to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.